The event is Tarawera 102 Ks. It's in New Zealand at Rotorua.
North Island, kind of central parts of the North Island around some of the geothermal sections of New Zealand. Trail, but not too technical, bit hilly, but not too hard. So first 100K race.
Mostly fire trail through native forest and forestry plantations, but it takes us past around 3 or 4 of the major lakes in the district, and it's stunning out there.
You run near rivers, you run through forest, you run past a beautiful lake, then you go up a big hill, and then you come through Redwood Valley, which is stunning. It's like the big red trees, and they're very tall and they're very beautiful. It's a beautiful run.
So the last 5Ks has got nice stinky sulphur flats.
I've previously run it twice and I've crewed once. I originally did it in 2023 when I did the 50Ks.
So my husband Scott saw this event quite a number of years ago, probably around 2019, and he wanted to do the 100 mile, but with COVID didn't make it over there.
And then in 2025 I did 35Ks where I had to pull out because I had actually fractured my ankle.
Oh, this is my third year at Tarawera. Both other times I've only done the 20. And crewed it last year as well. Crewed Scott doing the 100-mile race last year.
And I was left behind feeling all the FOMO. So 2024, we both headed over there, and I did the 50K.
So I fractured it probably about the 10K mark and then continued on until 35 where I got the first aid person to have a look at it to wrap it up. And that's when they went, no, you've got a broken ankle, you need to go. No, this is my first time as 100. Yeah.
No. So I've done 50-kilometre races, and I think on paper they're closer to sort of 54 kilometres, but this is the first big distance.
Oh, that's such a tough question. I'm trying to be incredibly conservative and say about 24 hours. Kev's done a bit of an analysis using the Pace Pro and thinks under 20 might be achievable, but yeah, doing that sort of distance and never having done anything like it, I'm trying to say, under 24 will be a great achievement. Finishing it will be a great achievement, but definitely sort of 24 hours would be great.
So I'm running with Sarah and Dee, and our deal was that we would probably only run about 10% of it and hike the rest, but hike with purpose. We're hoping for around 20 hours. So hopefully finishing around 3 a.m. after starting at 7 a.m. the previous morning.
So we've been doing weekly distances of about 60 to 70 Ks, which is a lot for me, but doing a lot of walking in that, which I think has made it easier to get through the kilometres.
A majority of it has been really fast-paced walking. So on a good flat, we can do probably about 8:45 walk, but we're hoping to pace about 10 minutes per kilometre. Yeah.
Really started kicking up the kilometres definitely in December, but we've been focused on training for this probably since March, following a squad run training program, and so they build you up. It goes in cycles, so you've got some bigger weeks and some lower K weeks.
So you're about 6 runs a week usually, a mix of short and long, road and trail, and yeah, for me also the weight training as well has definitely helped feel a bit stronger on the trails. We've done a 60K on the trails around here, so starting at Hall and going all the way through to the top of Black Mountain, so finishing on an uphill, which was we were cursing at the time. Again, it was a really good way for us to test nutrition, test what we're going to wear on the trails, test our crew and see how reliable they were. So that was a really good day.
Okay, so I'm doing the UTMB event in New Zealand. It's called Tarawera, and I'm running 100 miles. It's 100 miles starting at Rotorua and going around Lake Tarawera and up hills and across lakes on a boat. Run for 160 kilometres. It'll probably take me about 30 hours, maybe a bit less, I hope. No, I've never run 100 miles, but 100 miles is like what you do to be an ultra runner, really. Like, I've done 6 100-kilometre events, but I've never done 100 miles, and that's like, it's like the gold star of trail running, at least at the moment, until it goes up to like 500 kilometres or something. My history of this event is that I tried to do it last year, and I trained, and I pulled a tendon in my foot 3 weeks before the race, so I couldn't actually start. And I guess it just made me very sad that I couldn't get out there and enjoy the beautiful New Zealand trails like everyone else. Hit me right in the heart when I was watching everyone else finish, not because I had anything against them finishing, just because it meant a lot to me to be out there and being a part of it all. Yeah, I've never actually run through the night before, so it's going to be a learning experience. Some people get hallucinations because they're so tired and hungry and exhausted, so I'm hoping to hallucinate something really cool. Maybe Bob Irwin in New Zealand or something. Oh, my training's been a little different from what you'd expect, just because of my prior history of the foot problems. So I've been doing a lot of training on the bike, so that I can stay fit and cardiovascularly, but take the load off my muscles, so I don't get injured again and hopefully make the start line. So I've been working up to adding a little bit of distance each week to get used to the load. So I'm up to 100k a week at the moment. And I've been doing a lot of vert, which is a lot of climbing to make my legs strong to cope with the distance. At the moment I'm training the full 7 days and actually I'm doing 2 things each day, so I haven't really done that before. I'm trying to do something in the morning and something in the afternoon after work. Oh, definitely, it's all I think about. All I can concentrate on. If I'm not training, I'm battling to stay awake. I can't sit and watch TV to relax because I just fall asleep. And then when it's time to go to sleep, I can't sleep because I'm stressing about the race. I did think I was going to hate it because I've ended up doing a lot of the training on my own, and but I've actually quite enjoyed getting out into nature and finding my love of the trails again. I did do a bit of a year of road running and marathon running, and I thought I'd lost my love of the trails, but I think it's come back. This morning I ran the Cowan New Year's Resolution Half Marathon. So it's out at a working forest out at Cowan outside Canberra, and it's a very hilly, slightly technical trail race. I was doing it at the end of a 100k week, so I wasn't sure how I was going to go, but my legs held up okay, and I actually had a good time out there. I was thinking about this the other day, and I think I really like being an athlete. I miss my calling. I really enjoy the focus. I enjoy making sure that I eat enough calories. And that's the other thing I enjoy, is my coach has even given me permission to eat more calories. And I enjoy I've been going to the gym. That's a big difference to the training that I had last year as well. I'm trying to make my body a little bit stronger and a bit more resilient so that I can handle the amount of kilometres that I'm about to run. And I'm enjoying the process of it all this time as well.
Being with my friends, doing everything together with Dee and Sarah, making sure we have those adventures. Just having someone to share the training with.
Training with people, knowing that when you have a shitty moment, they'll just kick your ass and keep you moving.
Yes.
And then training with people who are excited to be doing the run with you.
Mm.
So
The random crap you talk about on the trails.
yes.
Dee's Dentist's Adventures, that took a good part of our really long run. That was great.
Well, actually, that was really good because we were all in a funk.
Yeah. So
the shopping we get to do.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's just gels and shoes and socks.
One, get there. Two, finish. Three, maybe a time. Four, try not to hurt myself in the process. Yep, but go out and have fun and enjoy it. Yep.
The strategy is really about trying to hold back at the beginning, because it's always so tempting in races because of the atmosphere. There's everybody else around you just to go out harder than you probably should. And I'm very aware that 100 k's is a long way.
The strategy for us is, because there's 3 of us, you're only allowed 1 minute of complaining at a time, and we get to rotate through who complains.
Oh, because it's such a big race and I've never done this many miles before, my goal is just to finish. And it's actually to stay happy and positive the whole time. So make sure that I stay grateful for the opportunity to get to go out there, instead of thinking that I have to do it and I'm hating every step. I want to be able to really enjoy it.
Yes, so he'll be part of the crew, and he'll be there to cheer me on. Yeah.
He is. He's the unreliable part of the support crew. So on that 60k race, he slept through one of the aid stations. So that's a good thing too about having 3 of us and 3 crew, is hopefully we'll have at least one person actually make it to every aid station.
Yes, he will be. It's his turn. I've crewed him through many races. It's his turn to crew me.
He's much more organised than I am, so he's got Excel spreadsheets and documents ready to go, and I'm a little bit more let's suck it and see how it goes. If there's a hill I'll climb it. I don't need to know there's a hill coming. But he does.
I'll kick off.
Yeah.
Back in 2023, I think it was the first year that we went over, and there's a good group of us. We did the 50 kilometre. I really like Tarawera as an event because it still has that very local, small feel to it, that it's got really great community atmosphere, yet it's a large enough event that it actually draws quite a good field. Certainly a lot of internationals, a lot of the elites, but also, you know, your average Joe runners such as ourselves can, you know, go out and run on the exact same course as some of these elites. We went back in 2024, and again, it was only a smaller field that time. Beck, Dee and myself. Beck and I did the 50, and then last year I was back there, I did the 100 mile. But this year, a lot of the people are all stepping up. It's going to be absolutely fantastic to go and cheer. Certainly Nicole, who's doing her inaugural 100 mile, and then Beck, Dee and Sarah, who are doing their inaugural 100k. It's going to be absolutely fantastic to watch them just smash those goals.
This is going to be a bit of a redemption for Nick. This woman works so bloody hard for things, and when it goes wrong for her, it really goes wrong in a big way. But she just keeps rallying and works so fucking hard to get where she is. And so on tenterhooks at the moment, but she's trained so well. She's so fit at the moment. And I think, like all the girls, all 4 of them are going to smash it.
100%.
Yeah.
Nick is the definition of builds back better. She's come back really strong this year after her injury there last year, and Beck, Dee and Sarah have just been so committed to their training this year, following their plan religiously, up early, complaining I'm so tired, but still getting up at ridiculous o'clock and going out and getting those training runs done, and it's going to be absolutely awesome to see them smash those goals. During the event, it's going out, so you're getting out to tracking where they are out in the field, sort of via the app and via sort of different ways of trying to work out where they are and estimating times that they're going to arrive at aid stations, trying to get there early, giving yourself enough time to get there well before them, get yourself set up, sit around, cheer other people on. But when they come in, all right, your list said you needed this, give me that soft flask, here's a new soft flask, give me your vest, here's the sunscreen, you go and get something from the, you go to the bathroom or go and change your, shirt or whatever it is you need to do. So when they come back, their vest and their gear is all packed away as per their instructions of what they wanted for that next leg until the next time they can see us. so that they're ready to just depart the aid station fully stocked, ready to go, and then providing that encouragement, you know, sort of, yeah, it sucks, it's hard, it hurts, but you know, you got this. I mean, look how far you come so far, and you're going to get this done. Keep going. Smack them on the bum and get them out of the aid station. My wife, not the other people. That is just yeah.
Next race starts at 4 in the morning, so we'll be up at 2, getting things ready. Drop bags will already be out on course, so that all that part of the planning is done. We deliver to the start line, which is a very eerie but spiritual place for Tarawera. So Nick starts at 4 and then heads off. Then I've got to plan the day to see her at 3 points up to the 60k mark. So we'll see her 3 points there. And then there's a massive gap in Tarawera where we don't see her for about 60 k's. At that point, I pick her up as a pacer. So that will be on our plan at this stage, somewhere between 10 and 12 at night. And then we've got 43 k's to run her to the finish. So that will be through the night and into the early morning.
Yeah, so after my experience there last year with the miler, being the OCD person I am, within a week I came home, I printed out maps and I drew all over them, I wrote notes all over them. You know, spicy hill here, long flat runnable section through trees, open forest in the heat of the day, just because I know that I'll go back and I'll do it again one day, and thankfully I was actually able to impart sort of some of that information onto Nick and Kev, and Kev's digitised it all.
Just like when your runner achieves what they're set out to achieve in any way, like to be just even a tiny part of that is just, it's very inspiring, and it's very fulfilling, and even more so when you know she's your life partner. So it means the world to me.
Forgetting something, not being prepared, missing them at an aid station, getting to an aid station way too early, and then sort of hanging around and forgetting your sunscreen, getting sunburnt and dehydrated, and you know, those simple little things. You just don't want to upset the people that you're trying to support, because they're there to support them, and they've given you a list of instructions and things that you need to be doing. And they come in and you see them for 10 minutes and you've got 10 minutes to actually tick off every single thing on that list, and you miss one or two of them, and that plan plays on your mind. Oh geez, hang on, they left without this or they left without that.
I think if anyone says they've got this nailed down, they're lying to you. Like, there's so many variables in ultra running that it's good to be out there and seeing how everyone does it.
Look, I'm just really super proud of, and I'll say, like, my wife and my 2 running wives. That's what I call Sarah and Dee, because I sort of go for the odd run with them. They've taken this challenge on, and the 3 of them, their attitude of, you know, no woman gets left behind. They've trained together, they've worked together, they've suffered together. They're going to suffer together out on the course, but they're also going to have that elation and that sense of achievement. I'm so super proud of what they've done and what they're about to achieve. It's absolutely amazing, and I'm really super proud of Nick and sort of watching her build back from her injury there last year to then sort of get to the point where she has that mindset to go, you know what, I want to give, I'm going to go back, I'm going to give that a crack. It's going to be super amazing to watch all 4 of them cross that finish line and finish.
Yeah. Yeah, and I can't sort of add too much more than that, except to say that, you know, you girls, no matter what happens next weekend, you've just got to know that we are so super proud of you, and
100%.
that, you know, you deserve everything that good that comes your way, and if bad does come your way, it's not your fault. Like, it's just, you know, no, I don't want to say any more. Like, we're just so super proud, like, and all the gun runners are. So, yeah.